Gooden rolled, gave up his back. Finch is holding on. He's got both hooks in. Marcus is still working.
Not sure we may have had some technical difficulties there. We apologize for that if we did. We are back here. Marcus Finch pounding on
Gooden's in a bad spot. Finch is just pounding, working his way in. This is the way the last fight went. Gooden don't want nothing to do with him, and Finch is trying to find a good spot to hit him. Stopped it.
Good in arguing with referee Chris Kidman there about the stop it.
Yeah, I agree with Kidman on this one, especially. Remember the very last time we were here when Marcus lost the fight, he continued to pound and pound and pound, and then eventually the guy got caught in the back of the head because he was pounding him everywhere but the back of the head. Finally caught him in the back of the head.
Not my place to judge, but usually when you have a guy that goes in and turtles in like that, you know, it's kind of a stalemate position.
It reminds me
I've seen guys initiate a takedown from that position, but it's very rarely, and most of the time guys are just falling out there and not doing much of nothing, but wasting out the time.
Yeah, when he fell to his knees, he caught him with a good pop, and he fell to his knees. He didn't get taken down. He dropped to his knees. They were face to face, dropped to his knees.
When they were standing up, Marcus was hitting with some big shots. Landed some sweet knees and initiated a good clinch. I'm going to go in and talk to our winner, Marcus Finch.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris Kidman stopped his match 3 minutes and 49 seconds into round number 1 due to unanswered strikes. Your winner is the blue corner,
Alright, everybody. I'm here with your winner, Marcus Finch, and brother. Last time I've been in this cage and talked to you, it wasn't as great. Jonathan feels pretty good right now. I like seeing that smile in a bit. Woo! Fight that really put together was great. I apologize for my performance. I'm still growing. I'm still a little too tight. I should have really said it at the beginning, but my dad, and I'm working on is be relaxed and stop using so much nervous energy like everybody else does. But thank God, first and foremost, for allowing both of us to sit here and compete and allow me to walk away victorious and not step towards my goal. What's next for you, man? I just got to check the rush out. I'm like anybody. Really, I'm like anybody. I'm looking forward to it. You guys make some noise for Marcus Finch! Alright, everybody. We're going to take another brief intermission. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to say, due to the excitement generated over the split of time, we're going to wait until right before the main event to draw the tickets. So you still have time to visit the cage match booth and buy some split the pot tickets that will benefit the December 17th night to get back to Point Drive event. Thanks a lot, guys.
Did we not promise you a good night of fights? Marcus Finch versus Jason Gooden in a pro fight. Finch just dominated. We're going into our break here. When we come back, make sure you make it back when we come back. Conley fights, and then we got pro fight, pro fight, women's title fight. Big things to come. I'm going to run over and get a beer. I suggest you guys do the same. Come back in about 5 or 10 minutes. Don't miss out on this.
We are back. Stephen Conley making his way to the Absolute Action MMA Hexagon. And Steve, this is going to be the battle of the Conleys. So this may be a little confusing with the
Any relation?
Stephen Conley is fighting George Conley. George Conley competing at a fight. He's actually normally a judge here for Absolute Action MMA events. Tonight he's stepping inside the cage. And Stephen Conley, he's a tough kid. He's coming off some losses, but he's fought tough competition. And George is another guy who's only fought one other time before, and that was a while back. It was a loss. So both these dudes looking for their first win, and it should be an exciting fight. The reason why this fight is made it up to the main cards is because of the excitement here locally about George Conley competing inside the cage. You know, he's a big member and supporter of Team Fight. You know, that Mojo Horde is a part of. And so they are here. Huge amounts of people here to support George Conley. Mojo Horde in the corner of George Conley.
Now, I've never seen George fight. How long ago has it been since George fought?
Huh?
How long has it been since George fought?
Well, the last time he fought, I believe, was in the intimidation
ICF?
organization, ICF, which has long been gone for a while.
That's what I used to fight for.
So it's been a while. But, you know, George Conley's a friend of mine. I actually shadowed him to get my license with the Kentucky Boxing and Wrestling Authority. And, you know, I've been talking to him a lot. And, you know, he took the time, did the weight cut, did the training, and he feels that now is the right time for him to come back in the cage. I asked him, why now? And he said, well, it's time. You know, I'm not getting any younger. It's time to shit or get off the pot. Yeah, I'm ready to do it.
I'd say we're about to get underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you first, fighting in the right corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighed in at 158 pounds. Fighting out of Dry Ridge, Kentucky, Stephen Conley! And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighs in at 150 pounds. Fighting out of Carthage, Ohio, and representing Team Fight, George Conley!
There's the man. He's been sitting and watching all these fights, so he's definitely got to have a little knowledge behind him.
Yeah. He's a very knowledgeable guy. You know, as I said, I shadowed him so I get a little insight from him as to how he judges fights. And tonight the judge will be judged. Conley wasting no time shooting in.
I think we got to go by Steve and George on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call there, Coach. Steven shooting in on George here.
Pressed him up against the cage. I'd say Steve needs to drop to a knee and go up. Looks like he's going for a trip, but he's not going to get too far with the cage behind him. Say if I was Steve, I'd probably use that left hand. Throw a couple punches to the inside of the leg. You know, that'll work too.
George trying to get an underhook in there.
Yeah, he's keeping a nice wide base. Trying to peel him off. There's an underhook. That side, peeling him. See if we can turn him.
Mojo Horn in the corner of George Conley telling him to just relax.
Yeah, there's no danger here right now.
Guys, this fight card is just going to get better from here. Another pro fight coming up after this one.
There's a double underhook.
Martin versus Isaac Steele. And after that, we're going to start unloading the Absolute Action MMA Championship title fights.
Gonna break them up. Let's get some more action in the center. George. Looking for something. Oh. Steve seems to just be pushing him back.
You know, as I said, both these guys looking for their first win. So they're kind of trying to fight a smart fight here, not being very sloppy. Trying to pick their punches, feel each other out.
Judging by Steve's stance, his best bet's to take it to the ground. He goes for a jab, he lifts that back leg, leans forward.
Oh, nice liver kick there by George Conley.
George needs to go in for the kill. There's a good shot.
Nice right hand.
Throws him down.
Throws Steven
He needs
to the ground.
posture up, and tee off on him. Ten seconds.
10 seconds left in this first round. And it looks like we're going to go to a second round at least in this fight. Jordan's trying to finish it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
this is the
Steven.
end of round number 1.
Steven's right in the first round.
George helping Steve up.
Absolutely.
Good showmanship.
This is mixed martial arts. There is no sport in the world with better sportsmanship than mixed martial arts. I will say that to the day I die.
That's because you can't run your mouth. It's all on the line. There's no hiding behind a false, a false ego. You are what you are in that cage.
Absolutely. Here we go. Now this fight going into the second round, and I was talking to Billy Donovan during the intermission, and this has been one of those. It was a stacked fight card, lots of fights on this fight card. So far, we've only had one fight that didn't make it out of the first round, and it's been a very competitive a night of fights. And after this, we got another pro fight with Yancey Martin versus Isaac Steele.
I'm gigged about that one. I'm waiting to see Steele again.
Yeah.
I love that explosive. Last fight we saw Steele's explosive takedown. I mean, particularly people watching that didn't watch the last fight. When you see Steele's explosion, I'm hoping to see it again.
But he's got his hands full tonight with Yancey Martin.
Oh, yeah.
No pushover.
Yeah, it's no walk in the park, but it's a nicely matched up fight.
Yeah.
It's going to force him to use what he's got. That's why I can't wait to see it. Steve is not answering the bell for round 2. It's coming, but the commissioner was talking. Steve? The doctor's coming to check him out.
Are you kidding?
I think Steve, I did see Steve catch one to the ribs,
doctor,
short rib. Maybe he's...
Hey, the doctor did not even check him out. The doctor walked in, he said something to the doctor, and the doctor walked away. Not exactly sure what is going on.
I think sometimes a shot to the rib or something like that doesn't look like much to the viewer, but it'll...
Wow. Let's find out what the hell's going
Ladies
on.
and gentlemen, this fight is ended due to the red corner, who cannot answer the bell for round number 2. Your winner in the blue corner, George Conley!
All right, everybody, I'm here with your winner, George Conley. And George, I know you trained a lot for this fight, put a lot into it. I know it didn't hit the way you expected. Give me your thoughts on the fight. George, normally you're sitting on the outside of the cage, judging fight rounds for that. Tonight you're inside the cage. What's next for George Conley? Well, I hope she gives you permission, man, because I look forward to seeing you compete again. You guys make some noise for George Conley!
Next up, Yancey Martin versus Isaac Steele in a pro fight for 170. You got to watch this fight, this Isaac Steele. I'm telling you, you're going to be talking about this kid in a couple years. Strike Force UFC, this Isaac Steele is going to be a big deal. Isaac Steele was trained under BJ Penn's wrestling coach. May have been Sean Shark's wrestling coach. Now he's being cornered by JG and Gurgel.
And, I was talking to George Gurgel earlier. He told me that Isaac Steele is making the move to where he can train full-time at JT. And, I agree with you. I do believe that Isaac Steele has a very bright future in this sport. I've interviewed him a few times now, and he's a very bright kid. I like his attitude towards it. But I don't want to jump too far ahead because tonight is his second pro fight. He won his pro debut, and tonight he's got to come in here and get past Yancey Martin. Yancey Martin is no pushover, man. This dude is a tough guy who knows his game. And, here's the thing. Going into this fight, Yancey Martin had an opponent, and Isaac Steele had an opponent. About a week or so out, both these guys are working hard on their pants, and their opponents drop out on them. Normally, Yancey Martin competes at 155, but they decided that since both their opponents dropped, that they would meet against each other, that they would not waste their fight camps, and tonight, I look for this to be a very impressive fight. If Isaac Steele walks through Yancey Martin, then it's going to be a statement.
It's a run for Isaac Steele.
As he makes his way down to the hexagon, I interviewed Isaac Steele on Cage Match Radio leading up to this event, and he's a very good Christian. He has a very interesting attitude on the fight game. His motivation to be successful in this sport is to have a higher platform in order to spread the word of God. This is a kid who has an associate's degree in law enforcement, and he's put that career on hold in order to be a professional mixed martial arts fighter. So that right there tells you that he's taking the sport serious. Former UFC middleweight champion Rich Franklin in Isaac Steele's corner tonight, as well as Black Belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu George Gurgel. And I was talking to Rich earlier tonight, and he was out in California doing some business, and he flew in especially for this event tonight so he could corner Isaac Steele in his second pro fight. So, the guys out of JT are real high on this fight. But as I said, man, Yancey Martin is no pushover.
Well, that's why this is so exciting, because this is the proving ground. This right here is your proving ground. Right here in Northern Kentucky, the AAMMA, we're seeing whether they're pushing Baby Bird out of the nest right now, and you're going to find out whether he can fly or if he's just a local boy.
I've said it many times before. Absolute Action MMA is where the elite compete. It doesn't have anything to do with the lights and the ring girls. It's all about the matchmaking and having elite gyms like George Gurgel Mixed Martial Arts Academy, Son of Siam, AFS, all these elite gyms around the state. Choosing to compete here is what makes Absolute Action the best place for mixed martial arts in the state of Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
This pro fight tonight is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner, standing 5 feet, 9 inches tall, weighing in tonight 168 pounds, with a professional record of 1 win and no losses, from Dayton, Ohio, representing Walker MMA, Yancey
surprised not a bigger crowd response for Yates Martin and Walker in the net.
Starts out with a leg kicks, keeping the distance.
Turn it.
Needs by steal.
Took him down, got the hires. Side control.
Bring it go. Full guard, cover. Elbows in, tight.
Is he going for the mount? He got the low mount.
Go now.
I think Yancey tried to pull guard and then got the mount.
Yeah. There's no hooks in, so he's trying to peel off using the mat to no avail. Now he's got his back. Hooks in, but he just loosened him up.
That's why I watch those strikes to the back of the head there. Doing a good job.
Those are all good
and
shots.
He's finishing just like this.
Now this is a pro fight. There's one shot to the back of the head, but it was inadvertently. He's turning him. Turning. Looks like he's trying to arm triangle. Nope, got it out.
Go now.
Still pushing his face. Looking for a shot.
Hold back, good. Come out. Protect yourself. Arm.
Too high. Now let's see Dominique's card. Got the arm. There's a tap.
Oh. It's all over there.
He hurt that arm. He hurt it. How quickly the joint pops.
You guys stay tuned. I'm going to go into the cage and talk to our winner, Isaac Steele. But immediately following this fight, the Absolute Action MMA lightweight title will be on the line. It has been vacated. Sean Woodyard and Brittany Skelton will be competing to see who the next Absolute Action MMA champ is. One thing for sure, tonight there will be a new lightweight champ. I'm going to step in the cage and talk to our winner, Isaac Steele.
All right, Isaac showing great sportsmanship. Talking it out with Yancey. I'm telling you people, this Isaac, keep an eye on him. He's outgrowing Cincinnati, I'll tell you that. And let me keep in mind, Yancey is no walk in the park. He won his last fight coming off of a win for Walker MMA.
Your winner is the blue corner, Isaac
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Isaac Steele. Very impressive performance, man. How you feeling right now? No, Isaac, I talked to you leading up to this fight. I was very impressed with your attitude toward this sport. But I'm even more impressed with you inside the cage. This is your second pro win. What's next for you?
I really want to start working in the game, start competing a lot. I have my coaches here today, George Michelle,
So if you guys all get out your split the pot tickets, I'll tell you who won. The number is 620330. That's 620330. You can pick up your winnings at the Cage Fashion table.
All right, who's ready to see the first title fight of the night? You all better get some real big guys before we ready for that. Let's try it one more time. Who wants to see the Action MMA 155 title fight? Make it on right now. All right, this title is currently vacant. We're going to bring out our first contender in the red corner, Sean Woodyard.
This is for the 155 amateur title, which is 3-minute rounds. Sean Woodward at 5'10", 155. Coming out of Reaction MMA. His record's at 5-1.
Yeah, and what can you say about Reaction MMA? The guy that runs the Reaction MMA, Rob Nickerson, is fighting in the co-main event tonight. And, the guys that come out of Reaction just seem to be successful. They have a large crowd following behind them, and something that Rob Nickerson is doing down there, he's doing right. Now, I want to state before this fight begins that the champion was Jamie Morton. He was at a JT. He was Absolute Action MMA's 155-pound champion. He successfully defended his title many times, and he has decided to go pro and vacated that title. So now, Brittany Skelton, somebody that Jamie Morton fought to a 5-round war and won the decision, is going to get the shot tonight against a very, class act out of Reaction MMA and Sean Woodyard. Both these guys deserve this shot, and I expect this to be one great fight. That being said, that we talked about Sean Woodyard. Brittany Skelton's last time in the cage was one of the most impressive knockouts I have ever seen in my life.
I was looking for fight of the night against Covington.
Right.
And it lasted, what?
And that head kick knockout win, I think it was 9 seconds into the first round, was also against the Reaction guy in Rob Covington. So now, Sean Woodyard is kind of here to seek Reaction's revenge against Brittany Skelton, and this time it's for the Absolute Action title.
Now, I'm not familiar with this Sean Woodyard. Has he been fighting at 155 for a while? Because the look at his face, his cheekbones are kind of sunken in, and I've seen that before on fighters that cut too much weight. Now, like I said, this is my first time personally seeing this Sean Woodyard.
Yeah, it is mine as well. I don't know a lot about his background other than he's out of Reaction. And I know Rob Nickerson does not let his guys compete unless he says they're ready to compete.
Well, they can be ready all month, but if they cut weight the day before and they cut too much weight, their body can't handle it, they'll get that sunken in face. Now, I'm not saying that that's the case here. I'm not knowing this guy, looking at him, that's my opinion. He looks like he cut too much weight by his face. Now, he might be, he might be a rock star out there, and that's just the way he always looks from battling for years and years. But that's my opinion, is the weight cut sucked it out of it.
3-minute round. Going to do first in the red corner. He stands 5 feet, 10 inches tall, and weighted at 158 pounds. With a record of 5 wins and 1 loss, fighting out of Lebanon, Kentucky, and represented Reaction MMA, Lexington, Kentucky, Sean Woodyard.
Listen to the Reaction MMA crowd. That Reaction MMA has always got a big following here.
Yeah, they do.
He stands 5 feet, 9 inches tall, and weighted at 158 pounds. With a record of 4 wins and 3 losses, fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and representing South Siam, Brittany, the professional Skelton.
Brittany Skelton, always an entertaining fighter. He has a very good attitude. I do not know much about Sean Woodward other than the fact of where he comes from. But I've seen Brittany Skelton compete many times, and expect Woodyard to have his hands full with this fight. It has epic battle written all over it.
Woodyard's pressing the action up against the cage. Skelton needs to get an underhook. He's got a leg. Skelton's got a butterfly hook in. Half butterfly, half guard. Skelton's got to use that cage to stand up.
Skelton trying to get back to his feet, using the cage there. Woodyard mixing it up a little bit. As I said, no matter what happens, tonight we are crowning a new Absolute Action MMA lightweight champion. One way or another, whoever wins this fight is going to be the new champion.
This Woodyard looks like he's working a whole lot to get very little right now. I mean, he's working hard, but he's not really gaining much. He is controlling, but he's not.
Brittany's no stranger to the game, man.
Yeah, Brittany looks like he's biding his time.
He's been in this situation before with Jamie Morton. Jamie Morton was another JG guy. Woodyard here has George Gurgel in his corner as well. And, that night he was defending the ground game for most of the night. But every time he got a chance to get back to his feet, he was landing some bombs on Jamie Morton and let Jamie know he was there. And his cardio is top notch. I cannot say enough about the cardio of Brittany Skelton.
Well, just look at their face. Look at Skelton. The look on Skelton's face. He looks like he's waiting for the Sunday paper to arrive.
Yeah.
And Woodyard looks like he's, pushing hard, pumping hard.
Skelton fought a 5-round war versus Jamie Morton for the title, and when it was over, they had a break dance contest.
I heard about that.
That is no lie. That's the truth.
Damn it! Work him, Sean!
The only danger that right now that Skelton's in is losing the first round because he's being, Woodyard's pushing it. But
Skelton back to his feet now.
They're pushing the action. That's in the first round.
And
Woodyard's got a cut on the bridge of his nose.
And here is another classic example of the gyms that bring their fighters here to compete. Here you have Reaction MMA, one of the best gyms to come out of Lexington, Kentucky, going head to head with a guy out of Son of Siam. Brittany Skelton recently has made the transition to Son of Siam and has made Son of Siam his home his last couple of fights. And whenever a guy makes a step from a gym where maybe he's not getting the individual attention that he could have got, or the gym that he originally started training with his buddies or something, and he makes that move to one of these upper echelon gyms where they take their training serious, you start to see a difference in that fighter.
Exactly.
I've seen Brittany fight many, many times, and I'm starting to see, a pro fighter emerge there, And both these gyms,
it makes a difference.
Great fighters.
You put Skelton in the gym and let Underwood control him for about a half an hour, and then go against somebody like this. That's the training they need.
Woodyard's got George Gurgel in his corner. Skelton's got Nathan Fitch in his corner. I have the utmost respect for both of those guys. They're both great guys that really know their stuff. And this fight could end up being a 5-round war.
Skelton's got double underhooks. Oh, they're fighting for the underhooks. Looks like Skelton's got a little bit of the cage there, too. Skelton got the better of that. Looks like he's in side control. Woodyard fighting for half guard. Can't tell from this angle. Looks like he's got the half guard. Nope, full guard. Apologize. He's got a butterfly in. Controlling his arms.
Skelton dropping some bombs. He's got to watch those elbows.
Skelton, I love that when the fighters hold on to the face. I call that the rapist choke. They hold them down and pound. The Jiu-Jitsu 101, you don't put your weight on the mat, you put the weight on the person you're holding down. The up kick.
Skelton has got to watch the up kicks here. Side control goes Brittany Skelton.
To flatten him out.
And, you know, he's kind of set up here for an arm choke. He's let it go.
Yeah, Woodyard's getting his guard back. He's shrimping.
But Woodyard is right in his corner.
There we go. Yeah, that's true. He's over here.
Pro fighter Matt Metz and George Gurgel in his corner.
Yeah, you don't want him anywhere near Gurgel. That's somebody you don't want whispering sweet nothings into your opponent's ears.
Absolutely.
Got the half guard back, but it's open. There he closed it.
And Chris Bennett hollering out of the corner of Brittany Skelton.
Got his guard back, shrimped it back in.
This is MMA, folks.
There's Woodyard. What are we moving for here?
Immediately following this fight, we got Josh Walker and Matt Bell going at it for the Absolute Action MMA Light Heavyweight Championship. That's the next fight on deck following this Lightweight Championship title match. And that is the end of round number 2. And here we go, getting ready for the third round. And, you know, as I told you, Coach, this has got the potential to be a war. And you see the corner of Woodyard working to get his breathing down, working to get his heart rate back to where it was. You know, I think that was Brittany Skelton's round. He was dominant, in that round. But I don't think that...
I don't know if he'd win all 3 judges' decisions on that round, though.
I don't think that Yancey is any worse for wear than he was coming out of the first round. You know, going into this third. He's certainly maybe a little more fatigued. But, now's the time for him to rethink his game plan here and maybe go at Brittany Skelton a little differently going into this third round.
Yeah. I'll take back what I said about Woodyard. He looks like in perfect condition. I don't think weight loss is any kind of a problem in this fight.
Before we get this round started, I want to remind you guys, December 17th, right here at Sports Ball Sorts, Absolute Action MMA is sponsored with Cincinnati Dream Center to present a Night to Give Back charity toy event. Donate a new unopened toy to the toy drive and receive $10 off general admission or VIP seating, or receive $20 off a cage side table. That's December 17th, right here at Sports Ball Sorts. And here we go, round number 3.
Back to the cage we go, to the ground. Brittany's got his guard.
And, here we go. Now, Yancey Martin on top. Brittany Skelton's guard. Oh, I'm sorry. Sean Woodyard. Terrible. Bad announcement. Sean Woodyard, I apologize there. On top now of Brittany Skelton. You know, as I said, man, I don't think he was any worse off coming into this third round than he was ending the first round. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's say that coming into this, both these guys definitely deserve the shot at this title. The Absolute Action MMA title, very prestigious mixed martial arts title in the state of Kentucky.
Drop the bomb, Sean. Hurt him. Just damage, Sean. Come on.
You know,
Sean
and
Dillon is laying up.
I agree with Woodyard's corner. He does need to do some damage from this position.
He looks like he's just holding on right now.
Because, you know, I gotta assume that the longer this fight goes, the more in Brittany Skelton's advantage it's going to be, because I've seen his cardio.
Yeah.
I've seen him last a 5-round fight before. It's something that Brittany Skelton has done.
Hey, but you know what? I've seen fighters win a lay and pray fight like Woodyard's trying to do, where he just hangs on, gets the top position and just hangs on for the round to claim the round.
Yeah. Well, now I don't want to bring up the UFC welterweight champion of the world, but
But there it is.
let's get the last one.
Like, no, he's not underneath his chin. You don't have it.
Bending.
He's
got
got-
a bad spot here.
He's got his back, but he don't have the hook, or he don't have the. I got about 15 seconds left in the round.
And I am excited. We are on the main card portion of Absolute Action MMA 20, the battle against breast cancer 2. Here we are right here smack dab in the middle of this lightweight championship fight.
About 10 seconds left.
About to go. And this fight goes into the championship rounds. This fight goes into the championship rounds. And as I said before, immediately following this fight, the light heavyweight championship of the world will be on the line as Matt Bell defends his title against the Hard Rock MMA champ Josh Walker. And after that fight, we got the co-main event of the evening. Pro fighter Chris Cody steps in the cage to try to make it a bad night for Reaction MMA's Rob Nickerson. And then after that, Tom,
That's what I've been waiting for.
of the evening,
Yes, sir.
the number 4 ranked female amateur fighter in the country, the lady killer Amanda Bell, will step in the cage and
They
try
flew her in from Medford, Oregon, because they can't find the competition around here.
Well, you know, as being an insider here at Absolute Action and being close to how this came together, this was a fight that not only the champ Jessamine Duke wanted, but it was a fight that Amanda Bell wanted as well. Both these fighters on opposite sides of the country wanted to fight each other. They both had something to prove. Amanda Bell being the number 4 ranked fighter in the country, Jessamine Duke being the number 6 ranked fighter in the country. Whoever wins this fight is not only the Absolute Action MMA champion, but very well could be the number 1 ranked female fighter in the country.
I've been waiting for the main event all week. We got to stay a task at hand here.
Here we go, the championship round, round number 4, a nice outside leg kick by Brittany Skelton.
The underhook turned him. He's in his corner.
And I'd love to see a championship fight go into the championship round.
Yes, sir.
Because then you really get to see who's got the stuff to be the champ.
Nathan's whispering in Skelton's ear.
You know, and sometimes that can not only be a benefit to Skelton, but it can be a mind game to his opponent as
Yeah.
well. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Nathan Finch is a very smart guy. And, you know, Woodyard's cardio has been very top-notch, and I think this has been a very close, even fight overall for the most part. I would not want to score this fight if it goes the distance, I'll tell you that.
Oh! Skelton's definitely controlling him in the corner right there, in his own corner with Nathan Finch. at least a foot away from him, telling him what to do. Forearm on the forehead. Woodyard forcing him down. We could only drop elbows in the amateurs.
Sorry, guys, I had some technical issues I had to deal with there. But, you know, Brittany's got the dominant position here. You know, it seems that the nose could be busted.
We almost got an arm triangle here. If he wants. But he has to walk out to his left, and there's no way he can get the torque to end that.
But, you know, once you bust a guy's nose, you tend to affect his cardio.
Yeah.
And being this late in the
Make him
fight,
breathe through his
the
mouth.
inability to breathe could be enough to make a guy want to submit.
Some guys train for that. You can tell by looking at the.
Skelton is starting to feel his groove here. He's starting to impose his will.
30 seconds, come on, Sean. Get up. Up, Sean, right now. Get on the cage, Sean. Get the cage. Forward.
10 seconds.
10 seconds left in this. And this fight is going to go
To the judge.
fifth round. And we still got one more round.
Oh, we got another one? Oh, we're in the championship now.
And then, you know, let me tell you something. If you don't like to see a fight going 5 rounds, you're just not a fight fan. You know, I mean, here's the thing. It may not be the most exciting stand-up war you've ever seen in the world, but I think it's, as I said before, this has been a very even fight for the most part. I'm kind of itching toward Brittany now. I think Brittany has started to take the lead in this fight.
I think he paced himself waiting for these last rounds.
Yeah, and very smart. Here you can see Woodyard is breathing very hard. You know, he's got some damage to his nose. It's going to make it hard for him to breathe. And, you know, we've seen Brittany in these later rounds before. We know his cardio is good. I don't see any damage to his face or anything like that. He's standing up. He looks fresh.
Yeah.
And, you know, I wish I could be a fly over there on the corner of Sean Woodyard's corner so I could hear what pro fighter Matt Ness is telling him to do going into this stuff in the final round.
I'd score the first and second round about even. Third round, I'd give to Woodyard for controlling. Fourth round, I'd give to Skelton for controlling. This fifth round, I'd say you got to win this round.
I tell you, everybody listening, I hope that somebody finishes this fight in this fifth round.
Yes.
Because I hate to see a 5-round fight and go to the judges. It's a very difficult fight to score.
Yeah, you lose a lot of sleep if you lose to the judges. Oh.
Brittany.
Oh, look at him.
Get up, Sean. Get up, Sean.
Awkward position. Gotta get that left knee out. Gotta get that left. There you go.
Get on top.
Look at him. That is amazing. He's all over the place. He refuses. He refuses to get to take a dominant position. He has his legs in a very, very odd position now, though, as a result.
Yeah, he needs that. If he powers that left leg down, Woodyard should be able to scoot out. There you go. Two minutes left. 2 minutes left.
Here.
Brittany needs to posture up and tee off. Oh, he lost the mount to half guard. If Woodyard's got anything left in the tank, he needs to start shrimping.
Well, if Brittany just holds the dominant position for this fifth round, is it enough for him to win the fight in your eyes, Tom?
I don't know how the first 2 rounds are scored. You know, you never know what the judges are going to do. I think, from my point, I'd say, yeah, he's got an advantage. But that's with the first two being on teeing off.
You know, I think Brittany has just become more and more dominant as this fight has progressed into the later rounds.
Yeah. "55 seconds left in the third round, or the fifth round." Nah, showboating.
Open your legs, son. Let go, son. Open your half guard, son. Open your legs. Let go.
30 seconds left.
You know, I think Skelton has done a pretty good job here of breaking the will of Woodyard in these later rounds. But, you know, Woodyard's not going to give it to him. He's not going to let him get the finish. You know, he's going to ride it out. He's stuck it this long.
Yeah.
And
I'd say with this ending performance, 10 seconds left. With this fifth round performance, I think Skelton should be the winner.
yeah, I do too. But here's the thing. You know, rounds are scored after each and every round.
Yeah, but if it's a more dominant round,
Yeah.
it can overthrow, you know.
Yeah.
So they get at what?
He's got to win 3 of the 5, so, you know, and look, there's his cardio over there.
Yeah. He definitely won 4 and 5.
Woodyard looks very disappointed. A very disappointed look in the face of Woodyard. And here we go. We're going to crown a new lightweight champion. Everybody jumping up into the cage, but I got a feeling it's going to be a second before the judges render their decision. This was a very difficult 5-round fight to score. You know, and hands down, you're going to have to give those last 2 rounds to Brittany Skelton. But you never know. You never know. I think the first 3 rounds were very even. It could have went either way.
Well, I gave the third to Woodyard. That's the way I scored it. You know, my scorecard don't mean nothing. But just because of control, I don't think he dominated.
Yeah.
But I think he did have enough control to gain the third round. The first and second was evenly matched.
Well, I think if you just look at these 2 fighters in the cage right now, and, you know, I know the camera angle's not exactly showing their faces that I can see here at cage side, but, you know, it says a lot about the end of this.
Yeah.
Very respectful, good show of sportsmanship, a 5-round war. I'm going to go in here and talk to the winner, Tom. And don't forget, guys, very next fight up on deck. Josh Walker challenges the champion, Matt Bell, for the light heavyweight championship.
That'll be a big fight coming up for the 205 title. We got Billy Donovan and Patel in there waiting to crown the champion. Commissioner still adding up the scores from the judges. Who's your money on at home? Who you guessing on? You like Skelton? Or do you like Woodyard? Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for these 2 fighters. For this fight tonight, judge number 1 and judge number 2 scored the bout 49-46. Judge number 3 scored the bout
That fight right there was one with conditioning. Hard training and conditioning.
All right,
Evenly
ladies
matched.
and gentlemen, I'm here with the new lightweight champion, Brittany Skelton. Brittany, I gotta tell you, I seen you fight a 5-round war, then you got a 9-second knockout, then you come back and fight another 5-round war, now you're the champ. You gotta feel good.
Feel excellent. Now all I gotta do is go pro and take it. Period.
So, what, your plan is to now go pro?
Learn this sport. Go pro.
Man, I gotta tell you, I know no amateur fighter that has cardio like you do. Very impressive. I can't wait to see you defend that title. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for the new Absolute Action MMA lightweight champion, Brittany, the professional Skelton.
I want to thank Nathan Vince and Chris and Samurai Betty for getting ready for this fight. They killed me in the gym, and now they killed in the ring. SOS all day. You can't come with us. SOS.
Brittany Skelton, the big winner, moving on to 5-3, gaining the 155 championship title, and Sean Woodyard moving to 5-2. Still an impressive record. There's no shame in that loss. Hard fought fight. Now we'll be moving on to Josh Walker versus Matt Bell for the 205 title. Dare I say the winner of this defend it from Isaac Steele? No. Steele's pro, my bad. Who's our next 205 contender? Underwood?
All right, Bill Underwood fights at 185.
185. Who's the next 205?
Hard to say, man. The division just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Guys going pro.
Be sure to tell them you are with Absolute Action MMA, and they will not charge you a cover. So join us there when we go over tonight.
Really, it's going to be real difficult to say who the number one contender is after this fight because, I got good things to say about Hard Rock MMA. They put on consistently good shows. They have some good guys. A lot of guys that compete for Hard Rock come compete for Absolute Action MMA. And, when you have Josh Walker, who's no joke, he holds the Hard Rock MMA title. This dude's a vet. He's serious about what he does. And now that he's won that title, he feels that the next step is to get the Absolute Action MMA title. Andrew Fogg, the Absolute Action MMA heavyweight champion, also holds the Hard Rock title. So if Josh Walker could beat Matt Bell tonight, he'll be the second guy to hold 2 titles. But that's going to be a hard task to do because Matt Bell is the real deal. He's the light heavyweight champion. He comes out of AFS. Those guys take things very serious. And I don't see this fight.
There's that gym again. There's that gym again.
I don't see this fight going 5 rounds, Tom.
No.
Somebody's going down in this bitch, I guarantee it. Josh Walker with the battle against breast cancer mohawk going on there tonight.
Now we're going to bring out his opponent in the blue corner, Matt Bell.
So far, the AFS Academy out of Richmond, Kentucky has been successful. Tonight, they had 4 fighters competing on the card. 2 of them have won their fights. Now they're champions, have to defend their title. Jessamine Duke competing in the main event tonight, also out of AFS. Matt Bell is now going to be defending his title There you see him coming out with Scott Elliott. And, you know, he looks focused. Josh looks focused. I've been talking about this fight all week. You know, it's crazy that on any other card, this fight would be hands down be the main event of the evening.
Yeah.
You know? But tonight's card has just been so shit that it's not even the co-main event. You know, and when I say that this fight is not going to be a 5-rounder, it's taking nothing away from either fighter. I just see somebody finishing somebody here. And we're going to
there's a lot of power in there
to
tonight.
the lovely Jamie Rich.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first in the red corner, standing 6 feet, 1 inch tall, weighing in tonight at 206 pounds, with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses from LaGrange, Kentucky, and representing Fistful of Faith MMA, Joshua Mr. Fistful of Faith Walker! And now his opponent in the blue corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing in tonight at 205 pounds, with a record of 3 wins and 1 loss, fighting for AAMMA Academy, here to defend his title tonight from Richmond, Kentucky,
Matt Bell looks focused and determined. And Josh Walker looks like he's ready to throw some hands. Here we go, guys. Round number 1 of this championship fight. Ooh, and the challenger slipping right off the bat there. Josh Walker trying to go for takedown or something. Matt Bell had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no underhook, so getting some kind of a trip maybe.
And he ends up giving his back to Matt Bell. Matt Bell doesn't even take it. Throwing some big and Walker.
I think that was more of a trip. I don't think he caught anything on that. I think that was more of a trip.
But nonetheless, the champ is still on his back.
He's letting him up.
And Josh Walker's letting him up.
Come on, Bell. Right?
Interesting, you know, the champion was wincing there. And he lands a big shot on Walker.
That was 10 seconds ago. We're into something else now. Look at Bell. Bell smells
Walker
blood.
Trying to improve his position here. Oh, man. These two big guys are going at it.
Walker needs to get the underhook to get that leg sweep.
And Josh Walker is no stranger to the cage, man.
Yeah, what's Walker, 7-3 coming into this fight? Bell's 3-1.
Yeah, experience is definitely on the side of Josh Walker. You can't take that away from him.
You know, Bell was complaining about the back of his head. If you look, Walker looks like... Walker dropped his hands. His hands are down.
Oh, big shots. That's it. That's it. I guarantee you. Looks like it may be over. Oh, and Chris Kingman letting it go a little longer.
Walker's hanging on. I see blood. Something's just stopping.
Yeah, Walker tapped to strikes there. And, you know, the reason why Walker tapped the strikes is because referee Chris Kingman did not see what I saw and let the fight continue. He ate some big shots there. Yeah. He was rocked, and he was done. He was done after that shot.
What I was saying is that it looked like Walker, it looked like he was taking a high grip to take him down. I was wondering if there wasn't any rabbit punches when he was going for that high takedown. He couldn't get the takedown, but I was wondering if there was any rabbit punches behind his head. I'm wondering what caused that pain in the back of Bell's head.
Well, Matt Bell gets his first title defense this evening, and they say you're not the champ until you defend the title.
Yeah, there you
Tonight, he is the champion indeed. I'm going to go in and talk to the champ. I'll be right back, Coach.
All right, this Turtle works his way in there. I'd like to find out what happened to the back of Bell's head because it don't even look like he took a big shot.
Your winner and still the title holder for the 205 AAMMA title tonight in the blue corner,
All right, Matt. They say you're not the champion until you defend the title. Well, tonight, my friend, you are the champion. You defended your title against a very tough guy, Josh Walker. How you feel? You look pretty good to me here. I got to tell you, there was a point in time in the fight where Josh let you up. You seemed to be wincing and was holding back your head. But you recovered and did try to land a big shot to the ground. What was going on right there?
I got hit in the back of the head. Split in the back of the head.
Well, when we see you defend this title again, when you got an estimated time you're looking to come back?
I know.
But I can't wait to do my friend. Congratulations on the win. You guys make some noise for the champ. Matt Bell!
There you have it. Matt Bell defends his 205 title. Next up, we got the 170 pro fight. Chris Pote against Rob Nickerson. Rob Nickerson, the head trainer and the owner of Reaction MMA in Lexington.
are you guys ready for another pro fight tonight? You're good. We can get let's try it one last time. Who's ready for another pro fight? Thank you. This fight is sponsored by the Cage Passion Fightwear and our friends at Fuller Fiddler. And we're going to bring out first from the red corner, Chris Cody.
All right, guys.
Sorry for the interruption. The cameraman's messing with the camera. Everything's okay. We're just getting things straightened out here. Chris Pote stepping into the ring. Cameraman's almost back online. Be right back with you in a second on the camera.
Experiencing some technical difficulties, but keeping a loop. Chris Pody has just made his way inside the cage. Chris is going to be fighting Rob Nickerson.
Rob Nickerson making his way down the ring. I know we're having some trouble with the camera for you folks at home listening. We're fighting at 170. Rob Nickerson's a 6'1" pro, coming out of Reaction MMA, affiliated with JG MMA. His record's 1-1. Chris Pote, 6 foot tall. We're working on the cameras, folks. It'll be a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold tight. And here we go. We are back live. We apologize for those technical difficulties. Rob Nickerson out of Reaction MMA is just about to step into the Absolute Action MMA hexagon to do battle against a very tough Chris Pote. And I've been saying this all week. You know, there are those in the state that favor Rob Nickerson in this fight. Chris Pote is a vet, man. He had a very successful amateur career. He's had a successful pro career, and he's looking to make it a bad night for Rob Nickerson.
Now I don't know where Nickerson's been training. Hopefully he's been moving up to JG's gym up in Middletown for training, because I know when you own your own gym, it's hard to train for your own fight and help your students at the same time.
Well, not only that, but when you do compete, you want to make a good showing, because if you have a bad showing, it could reflect on your gym.
Yeah. Which I don't think it should, but you know you do feel that way.
Yeah. We're going to turn things over to Jamie Rich inside the cage.
Gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighed in 171 pounds.
Wow! Listen to the crowd!
Yeah. Big response from Chris Pote, man. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. The crowd is on their feet. Here's the other half.
Wow. Wow.
These fans demand the fight of the night.
They don't even hear yourself think here at the Sports Law Sports Center.
They refuse anything less.
Both of these fighters getting a ton of fan support.
And here we go.
It's a very worthy co-main event of the evening. Pote wastes no time. Pote with the strip.
Nickerson on the bottom, Pote on the top. Nickerson's working. Very dangerous position for Pote right now. Very dangerous. You can't see it, but he's working that arm. He's working for the arm bar. He's trying to scoop out. He pops that head out and he hangs onto that arm. It's going to be big trouble for Pote. Now he needs to break the grip. Pote's holding onto that arm.
I think Pote is got his hands gripped together, making it difficult for Rob.
Where's Pote's head? I can't tell.
Huh? It's very difficult to tell from this position. From our position, cage side, you
He's
see
holding
a
on
little
to
bit
it.
better there.
Pote needs to hang on to it and roll into it. Not away, but needs to roll in. Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Nickerson switch us to a triangle. Usually a found arm bar is just a setup for a good triangle. Hard to tell from this angle, though. triangle he's going for now. Man, I can't see anything from this angle.
He does have his ankle up under the knee there, but I can't see how the arm of Chris Cody is positioned. So it's hard for me to tell from this angle.
He's going for the
viewers here at home.
He's pulling him close. He's got that triangle. Oh, that's it. That's it. He's got that triangle. Like I said, failed arm bar to the triangle.
Very impressive.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Wow. You know, by the sound of the crowd response there, it's kind of crazy when you walk in here, you don't know what kind of response you're going to get. When half the arena's cheering for one guy, the other half the arena's cheering for the other. I know Rob Nickerson's got to be very happy. Both his purple belt around his neck.
2-stripe purple belt.
It's a purple belt.
That'll be a brown belt soon.
Under George Gurgel. I'm going to go talk to our winner, Rob Nickerson.
All right. Rob Nickerson moves to 2-1 as a pro. Pote. I don't have Pote's record.
Round ends at 2 minutes and 23 seconds into round number 1 due to a tap out to the triangle. Your winner in the blue corner,
Alright guys, I'm here with a very happy Rob Nickerson. You had a tough opponent tonight, man. Did you expect the first round victory?
What do you think that my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, through him all things are possible? I want to thank my Unedited coach, George Gurgel, Mr. Victor. I can't say enough nice things about this guy. I have the best team in the state of Kentucky. I love those girls from 5 years old to 25 to 55. I love each and every one of them.
Rob, you came back and competed tonight. You run one of the most successful chicks in the state. What's next for you, man?
Well, we just sit down and look at film, see what I did wrong. I had other books. I wanted to go for a trip because wrestling's a little better than mine. So I think I go back and keep working on my wrestling. But my focus is always going to be on my students first. I like it like, I mean, it's fun for me to stick with stuff. As long as it stays fun, we'll look to see. Probably be an it's a great show. Group tail, and then I'll be one up. I want to thank my sponsors. Quick Design. I'd like to thank Sports Designs. He's got teacher shaking on his area now. There's a whole number at the top. I'd like to thank Blue Rest who made this guy travel all over the state and help support guys like myself in the smaller markets where we're not California or Las Vegas. So he really helps get our message out. GLC 2000, you guys have joined problems from any age or something to help you out. And Sword. It's helping me try to get some more close to the guys. I'm going to hit the wheel.
Well, I hope competing still stays fun, man, because I can't wait to see you fight again. Best of luck to you in the future. Congratulations on the win. Rob Nickerson, everybody!
Now this is the fight I've been waiting for. Here we are, the 145 women's title. Jessamine Duke versus Amanda Bell. Jessamine Duke 4-1, ranked 6th in the country against Amanda Bell, ranked 4th in the country. They flew her in from Medford, Oregon. This is epic. 5-1 for Amanda Bell for a record.
It's time. It is time. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. I know right now. We'll turn it over to Jamie Rich.
All right.
We've finally got to our main event of the night. The Absolute Action MMA 145 Women's Title Fight. We're going to bring out first, from the red corner, Amanda Bell.
Let me tell you this, man. I know for a fact that we have a lot of people that have purchased this pay-per-view in the state of Oregon and California in support of Amanda Bell and to see the Lady Killer step in tonight and try to not so much grab this Absolute Action title, but get the victory over Jessamine Duke. And the same thing goes for the fans down in Richmond, Kentucky, that could not make the drive up here. There's a lot of people in Richmond that are supportive of AFS and Jessamine Duke that have purchased the broadcast tonight to see this fight. And ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. I've been promoting this fight for 6 weeks now, and I cannot wait to see it. I mean, I'm a fight fan first and foremost. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no fight that I have been looking forward to more than this one.
I agree totally.
Amanda Bell is no joke. You know, she's a very aggressive, in-your-face fighter. You know, she pushes the pace, and you know, she's not the number 4 ranked female fighter in the country for nothing.
Yeah.
She has been the best of the best. Her only loss has gone on to be a very successful pro. You know, ladies and gentlemen, when you watch professional female fighters compete on Bellator and Strikeforce, you know, got women like Zoila Dergel and Christina Cyborg Santos. Believe me when I tell you that fighters like Amanda Bell and Jessamine Duke are the future of this sport for female mixed martial artists. There is no doubt in my mind that both of these ladies competing tonight, no matter what happens in this cage, will go on to be very successful pro fighters. And the champion, fighting out of Richmond, Kentucky for the AFS Academy, probably one of the most popular fighters ever to compete for Absolute Action.
All you got to do is watch her, and you'll be an instant fan.
You know, Muay Thai is her bread and butter. She loves the sport of Muay Thai. She loves competing in Muay Thai. But, you know, many times I have seen Jessamine take a fight to the ground, and her jiu-jitsu is top-notch. She is the epitome of a well-rounded mixed martial artist. She's good wherever this fight goes, you know. And the same can be said for Amanda Bell. I in no way do I feel that Jessamine Duke is the favorite going into this fight. It's anybody's fight. Both of these girls deserve this title, but only one is going to walk out the champion.
Jessamine Duke's just built for this sport. For her weight class, her length.
Yeah, I think you know the way Jessamine is built definitely gives her an advantage.
Yeah,
she's like a female Anderson Silva.
Title fight tonight is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall and weighing in tonight at 145 pounds, with a record of 5 wins and 1 loss from Medford, Oregon, representing Phoenix MMA and Lotus Club Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Amanda the Lady Killer Bell.
the edge of my seat, Tom. I can't wait for this. Here we go, folks. Round number 1 in this championship fight for the Absolute Action MMA 145-pound female title. Amanda Bell strikes first.
Oh, big right and a knee.
And
Straight down to Amanda's guard. Attacking that right arm.
Oh, big hammer fist.
There's the arm bar. Arm bar. Look at her spin out of it.
Both these girls are skilled, man. Amanda Bell landing some big shots here.
Got that head out.
It's hard for me to see.
Looking for knee control now. Amanda Bell's looking for knee control. Knee on belly.
Amanda Bell. Dominant position here. Looks like she's going for some kind of a choke.
Jasmine's getting out now.
No, it looked like she was kind of cool.
North-south position. With a good sprawl.
Yeah. Amanda Bell is a very tough opponent.
She just stopped her from... Duke needs to grab one of those legs and bulldog through there. There you go. Keep side control.
This is, not going to be an easy fight for either fighter. Whoever wins this fight is going to have to really work at it because neither girl is going to just give it away. Two very skilled athletes.
Got her guard back. Amanda Bell got her guard back. Pushing off.
Good job by the champion of moving Amanda away from the cage.
Amanda Bell's corner's calling for a sweep. She's got one butterfly hook in there. I don't think she's going to get it with Jasmine's long legs.
But she's kind of turned her body a little bit on her left side. Now she starts to get out, and there she goes. Good job by Amanda Bell. Oh,
wow.
Right at the center. Very good job.
Sorry to the folks at home, man. Man, totally hypnotized watching this fight.
The fans of Absolute Action MMA know who Jasmine Duke is. They've seen her compete many times. They know what she brings to the table. And look at what Amanda Bell has been able to do in this first round. She showed Jasmine she's not going to let her walk through.
We just watched Amanda Bell escape an armbar that a 170 pro fighter could not escape. And what was the other one? Two 170 pro fighters could not get out of. Amanda Bell did it with ease. And it wasn't because Jasmine Duke didn't have it hooked in.
Scott,
the people in the stands have no idea the quality, the caliber of fighters they're watching right now.
Scott Elliott in the corner of Jasmine Duke, telling the champ what to do next. And Amanda Bell looks ready to go as well as we head into round number 2 of this championship fight.
Now the key is, let's see which fighter learns to adapt to the other fighter and switch it up. I'd like to see Duke stay on her feet because I think she's more dominant on her feet. Jasmine's fighting the pass guard. Amanda's keeping her in it.
Now she's kind of got that one butterfly in again.
Which is Amanda Bell's got some strong legs. She can pull a sweep off.
Yeah.
That's why she's got that one hook in there.
She's got one butterfly in, and then she's using the other foot to
Pull a
push
lock
off.
guard. And look how high her hips are. Remember I was talking about that earlier. Watch how high her hips are. She can attack at any time when you see those hips come up. Jasmine needs to put some weight on her face. Put a forearm on her face. Push her down. Hold her down. She's got is that an arm in guillotine? I can't see the right side. No.
Can't see it either.
Just straight.
Amanda gets out. That's top position here.
Jasmine's getting a higher guard, taking a high guard. She needs to push that elbow in.
Amanda Bell dropping some hammer fists on the side of the face.
Duke needs to push that right elbow in of Amanda's. Push the right elbow in. Ooh.
Big hammer fist from Amanda Bell. And from where we are cage side, they are directly in front of us. You could really hear the
pop.
Yeah, the pop. The power coming off the
These are some big hits. See that right arm? She needs to push that right elbow in to control that arm. Amanda's just trying to tee off.
Amanda Bell is making Jasmine Duke fight her fight.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, end of round number 2.
I think that's Amanda's game plan, is to take it to the ground. She does not want to stand with Jasmine Duke. She's just out. She's got the length, the striking.
Well, not only that, but there's a lot of tape out there on Jasmine, and I'm sure Amanda has seen it. She's not only avoiding the stand-up of Jasmine Duke and taking her to the ground, but she's taking Jasmine out of her comfort zone.
Yep.
She knows what Jasmine can do on the ground, and she's able to use a very unique guard. She's kind of using a half butterfly guard and a half regular guard, and she's using it to control her hips. She's not letting Jasmine get dominant at any time.
Yeah.
And, she's eventually going to have to finish this fight, though, because that's a long road to win that way, because this fight still has 3 more rounds.
Yeah.
But just the fact that she can do that against a fighter as skilled as Jasmine is amazing to me. The toughest fight of Jasmine Duke's career thus far. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 3. The Lady Killer versus the Gun.
Here we go. Solid takedown. She's going after that leg.
Into that leg, and I don't know if she's got anything with that. See, that's the thing. As you stated earlier, Coach, you commit to that leg lock and end up beating some shots.
Yeah.
Jasmine,
look at her working that one hook in. She don't want to close her guard. She wants the one butterfly hook and the one on top.
Right.
If Jasmine tries to pass her guard, she's going to sweep her if she goes the wrong way.
Every time, her guard is the same way. It's not just a coincidence.
Watch, but I can't see it from this thing. If that left leg drops, she can use that right leg to pick her up and then sweep her over. If that left leg drops flat on the mat. Nope. And she closed her guard. She's trying to go out the back door.
Look at this.
They call that the baby wipe, where she hooks the legs and.
Jasmine not in a good place here in the
She needs to
corner
go.
of Amanda Bell.
She's going for that leg again. Roll to your left. Roll to your left, Jasmine. The cage will stop her.
And Amanda making Jasmine pay.
Yeah, when you lock onto one of those leg locks, you dropped your guard.
She's landing some hard hammer fist here, guys. It's directly in front of us, and there's some hard shots. Every time Jasmine tries to commit to that leg lock, Amanda makes her pay. And here she's hitting her with some
all you
hard
can do is
shots
take
to
your
the face.
shot and hope you can break that foot.
Referee Chris Kinley.
You either break the foot or you take your shots. If she's double jointed, she won't even care.
Oh, my. And we may have a new champion if something doesn't change here.
No.
Finman's letting this go.
Roll into her, Jasmine. Roll into it. Come on, Jasmine. 30 seconds! 30 seconds!
God.
Defend yourself, Jasmine! Nice fight. I'd say what took her down is she committed to those leg locks and took too many shots.
Jasmine Duke is one of the classiest and toughest amateur fighters that I've ever had the privilege of seeing step into this cage. That being said, the performance by Amanda Bell tonight is a testament to just how good Amanda Bell is.
Yes.
I've said it many, many times before. Absolute Action MMA is where the elite compete, and tonight it has been proved. If you're going to have that strap around your waist, you've got to earn it. And tonight, Amanda Bell has done just that. I'm going to go into the cage and talk to our new champion.
All right. For you guys at home watching this, the people at home watching this, I've been in this for a while now. You say, oh, look at the girls fight. These girls would whoop your ass. These two girls are the real deal.
Referee Chris Kinley stopping this bout at 2 minutes and 25 seconds into round number 3 due to unanswered strikes. The new Absolute Action MMA 145 women's title holder, Amanda the Lady Killer Bell!
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the new champion. Amanda, you came in here, you flew halfway across the country, and you came in here and you fought one of the most talented, skilled amateur female fighters I have ever known. And you dominated the fight. My hat's off to you. You gotta be feeling good. What's going through your mind right now?
Determination, and I had a very short comeback. I had not been fighting, but it was probably not in it. Just went in there and fight, and he just ended up doing himself.
I'm very, very impressed. You should bounce yourself like that. Tonight should be a very good night for you, Amanda, and I can't can't wait to see you defend that title again. What's next for you? Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the new Absolute Outstanding Champion, the Lady Killer, Amanda Bell.
All right, there's your big winner for the night. Amanda Bell beats Jasmine Duke.
I want to thank all of you guys for coming out here tonight and making this a very, very special evening. Don't forget, December 17th, Absolute Activity, a night to get back right here at the Sports Hall Sports Center. We'll see you guys. Enjoy that spinning and drive safe.
That's all for the night here, folks. Thanks for joining us. Again, the big winners, Amanda Bell beats Jasmine Duke. Our title fight